Magandang araw sa inyong lahat. I'm Sir Gerhard and welcome to Math 152 Mathematics in the Modern World, Lesson 13. Okay, for our lesson title, we have Computing Linear Relationship Using Pearson Correlation Coefficient. And then we have lesson objectives. At the end of the lesson, you will be able to compute the Pearson R correlation coefficient and interpret linear relationship using Pearson R correlation coefficient. Correlation coefficient are used in statistics to measure how strong a relationship is between two variables, at least an interval scale. There are several types of correlation coefficient. Pearson correlation, or also called as Pearson R, is a correlation coefficient commonly used in linear relationship. For example, you could use a Pearson R correlation to understand whether there is an association between exam performance and time spent studying in a coffee shop. The Pearson correlation attempts to draw a line of best fit through the data of two variables. And the Pearson correlation coefficient, which is the R, indicates how far away all these data points are from this line of best fit. If you're starting out in the statistics, you probably learn about Pearson R first. In fact, when anyone refers to a correlation coefficient, they are usually talking about Pearson's R. In this lesson, you will compute the Pearson correlation coefficient and interpret the linear relationship of the studied variables. So as you can see, we have Pearson product moment coefficient of correlation, or R formula. Okay, ito'y gagamitin natin yung formula to compute for the value of R. Okay, we have numerator and then denominator. Okay, we have n multiplied by summation of xy minus summation of x multiplied by summation of y. Divided by, okay, as you can see, we have the square root. We have n summation of x squared minus summation of x. So, kailangan natin din siyang i-square. And then next, y naman, which is n summation of y squared minus summation of y, and then we need to square also the summation of y. Where r is the Pearson product moment coefficient of correlation, and then x is the observed data for the independent variable, and then y is the observed data of dependent variable. And then we have summation of xy, which is the summation of the product of xy. So meaning ang operation natin is multiplication. And then we have summation of x and then summation of y, which is the product of the summation of x and summation of y. And then we have summation of x squared, which is summation of squares of x. So we need to multiply it by itself. And then we have summation of y squared, and then ganun din yung process, summation of squares of y. Okay, next. So we have interpretation. As you can see, we have interpretation. If our computed value is positive or negative 1, so we have interpretation. If it's positive 1, this is perfect positive correlation. If it's negative 1, this is perfect negative correlation. As you can see, we have positive and then negative. And then at the end, we have 0.00, which is no correlation. So, yung illustration ng ating interpretation ay makikita nyo sa activity sheets nyo. Okay, next. Let's have an example. Example, we have computing Pearson correlation coefficient, which is the R. So, below are the first periodical grades and second periodical grades of a selected students. So, we have 8 students. X would be the first periodical grade, and then we have Y for the second periodical grades. Okay, for the student 1 got 75 in first periodical grade, first periodical, and then 80 naman sa second periodical. And then sa student number 8, 70 sa first periodical, and then 75 sa second periodical. So, we will compute for the Pearson correlation coefficient. So, in order to solve the Pearson's R conveniently, we must add columns and rows to solve the other notation in the formula in solving Pearson correlation coefficient. So kasi kailangan natin ma-identify also the summation of x, summation of y, summation of x squared, summation of y squared, summation of x and y. Okay. So we will start with okay. So as you can see, nakasulat na yung grades ng 8 students, which is 75 for first grade hanggang 70, and then 80 second grade, and then second periodical grade, and then hanggang 75. Okay. So x squared, meaning it's all about x. X squared multiplied by itself. So we have 75 square is equal to, yes, 5,625, and then 70, ayan, 70 square is equal to 4,900, and then we have 65 square is 4,225, and then 90 square, which is 90 times 90 is 8,100. And then again 85 square is 85 times 85 is 7,225, and then again 85 square again, so we have 7,225, and then we have the 80 square. We have 80 square is 6,400, and then we have 70 square, which is 4,900. So next, so we're done with x squared. Next we have y squared. So ito naman tayo sa y squared naman. So 80 squared is equal to 6,400, and then we have 75 squared is 5,625, and then we have 65 square is 4,225, and then we have 95 square is equal to 9,025, and then we have 90 square is 8,100, and then we have 85 square is 7,225, and then we have 90 square again is 8,100, and then we have 75 square is 5,625. Okay, we're done with y squared. Next is for x and y. So meaning we need to multiply 75 and then x and y. So we have 75 times 80 is equal to 6,000, and then 70 times 75 is equal to 5,250, and then we have 65 times 65, we have 4,225, and then we have susunod natin, we have 90 times 95, so we have 90 times 95, we have 8,550, and then we have 85 times 90 is equal to 7,650. Next is 85 times 85 is equal to 7,225, and then we have 80, 80 times 90 is equal to 80 times 90 is equal to 7,200. And then we have 70 times 75. We have 5,250. Okay. So, ayan. We're done with x squared, y squared, and then xy. So, we need to identify naman yung summation niya. Okay. So, ibig sabihin yung pag-summation ng tinutukoy natin. So, we need to find the total. So, ang operation natin is addition. So, start muna tayo sa summation of x. We have 75 plus 70 plus 65 plus 90 plus 85 plus 85 plus 80 plus 70 is equal to 620. Okay. The next summation of y, we have 80 plus 75 plus 65 plus 95 plus 90 plus 85 plus 90 plus 75 is 655. Okay. And then for summation of x squared naman, we have 5,625 plus 4,900 plus 4,225 plus 8,100 plus 7,225 plus 7,225 plus 6,400, and then plus 4,900 is equal to 48,600. Okay, next we have y squared. 6,400 plus 5,625 plus 4,225 plus 9,025 plus 8,100 plus 7,225 plus 8,100 plus 5,625. We have a total of 54,325. Okay, next, summation of xy. So, 6,000 plus 5,250 plus 4,225 plus 8,550 and then plus 7,650 plus 7,225 plus 7,200 plus 5,250 is equal to 51,350. So we have the summation of x, which is 620, summation of y is 655, summation of x squared is 48,600, summation of y squared is 54,325, and then summation of xy is 51,350. So, yun yung gagamitin natin sa formula natin. So, next, sulat ko muna dito para dito na lang natin titingnan. So, ang summation of x natin is 620, and then we have 655, and then summation of x squared ay 48,600, and then summation of y squared is 54,325, and then we have summation of xy is 51,350. So, with the given formula, so ito na given formula natin. So, we have n. So, ilan yung n natin? We have 8. Kasi 8 student yan. So, we have 8. N is 8. Okay, and then multiply by summation of xy. Where's the summation of xy? We have 51,350 multiply by minus summation of x 620 multiply by summation of y 655. Okay. Next, yung nasa baba naman. We have square root. Huwag nyo kalimutan yung square root. Okay. So, we have 8 multiply by summation of x squared, 48,600, minus summation of x, 620 square. And then, multiply naman natin sa y. It's 8 again. Okay, summation of y squared is 54,325 minus okay, summation of y, which is 655 square. Okay, ayan. So, pag in-encode natin yan sa ating calculator, magkakaroon tayo ng sagot na 0.949 or 0.95, which is the Pearson R, o value ng R natin. So, we have interpretation. As you can see, may interpretation na tayo. There is a positive. So, kasi under siya ng sa interpretation natin. So, makikita nyo sa ating interpretation sa table natin. So, ang interpretation niya is very high positive correlation between first periodical grade and second periodical grade of the 8th student. So, meaning that the grades in second periodical is very high associated by the grades in first periodical. So, meaning the trend shows those students who get high scores in first periodical will most likely get high score in second periodical kasi mataas yung correlation nilang dalawa. So, okay. So, that's all for the lesson 13, which is Pearson R correlation. So, madali lang naman siya. Sundan nyo lang yung formula. And then, syempre, huwag nyo kalimutan yung table para hindi kayo malito. Okay. Thank you. Nalaglag.